nice and cool out here, huh?
Yes, it is. Lovely.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Thanks
Nothing
for
like a
having
little
me.
Aperol spritz when it's 150 degrees outside.
I know. It's the perfect summer drink. There's no place in the world for food like New Orleans.
I think people in New Orleans eat better than any place in the world.
Obviously, in terms of like food, New Orleans, I mean, you're the king. Like, you've done so much.
Thank
You're
you.
the pioneer. How did you get your start? Like, what was like that moment for you?
So, as I was learning and training, I was born in Massachusetts and then moved to New York. Then I moved to Europe and then back to New York. And I had always heard of this place called Commander's Palace and Paul Prudhomme. So I was very intrigued with Louisiana cooking, that Creole and that Cajun sort of influence. I just started zooming in a little bit. And then, believe it or not, I had interviewed for the position of being the chef at Commander's Palace, and I took over after Paul Prudhomme. That was in 82, and then I had a pretty solid foundation, and then it was like, okay, now I'm going to do my thing and, sort of introduce New Orleans cooking. And that's kind of started, and I opened Emeril in 1990.
Wow.
And now that's evolved. I think that's the whole secret, is that being even just a home cook, you need to evolve, right?
Right,
you need
absolutely.
You need to keep evolving, which keeps it interesting, I think.
Yeah, it does.
What kind of makes it interesting for you?
First of all, I love being a home cook. And I'm super inspired by people who have started at that level and just grown. And I think, you being the original media personality and influencer, aside from, the restaurants and aside from, just being an amazing American chef, I think that has always been super impressive, right? The way that you entered television and just captivated everyone with your personality. I never saw that before. And I'm really inspired by that as a food creator. I started off just cooking and I never really showed my face. And over time, I think my brand and my personality has been a huge essence of what people watch me for and know me for. So I 1,000% agree with you. I think constantly evolving and showing people, your personality, what you're about, but then trying new things. That's important, not being afraid to dabble into new things.
What would you say your style of cooking is?
I would say I am new age comfort. So I like to teach people how to make the things that they go out to restaurants to eat. And I find that millennials and maybe even, Gen X, they like to eat out a lot. And we've really lost the love of home cooking. So I like to teach people how to make some of those popular food favorites at home. So I would say that my style of cooking is vibrant and cozy. I like to make things that are really memorable. Lots of cakes and pies. So you're going to feel that Latin influence because I'm Puerto Rican, but I'm also African American. So there's a lot of soul there.
Yeah.
And then I'm American at heart. Like I'm just an American person that loves American dishes like French fries and mac and cheese. But how do we elevate that, right?
So if you were to do 3 dishes for me that you feel very comfortable about executing.
One would be my tres leche cake. I'm Puerto Rican and I make an amazing tres leche cake. It's what I'm known for.
Wow.
And so I have like some, secrets and different things that we do to really make it like a oomph. I think I do mac and cheese really well. I know everyone says that, but I have my little secret.
Is one of them butter?
Butter. Yes, butter, heavy cream. I actually I don't use a roux for my mac and cheese.
I don't either.
I don't think it's needed.
No.
Yeah, the heavy cream.
If you do it right, I agree with you.
Yeah, and then I would probably try to do something with, that New Orleans influence just to kind of see what you think.
Do you do gumbo?
Oh, yes, I do gumbo. I'm actually working on a cookbook right now. And
good for you.
I learned how to make gumbo. You taught me. Your seafood gumbo is amazing because you also use different types of fish in the gumbo. Yes, I can make gumbo. I don't know if it'll be as great as yours, but I would love for you to try my gumbo.
Well, it's all about the roux, don't you think?
It is all about the roux, but you got to sit there and you got to be patient with it. It is all about the roux.
Yeah.
Can't rush it.
100%.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
Now, what would you make for me?
Well, New Orleans style? Or
anything.
Just in general?
Just anything.
Well, I would probably do a very simple roast chicken for you.
Oh, I love that.
Because as simple as it is, it can be very difficult if you don't execute it right. But it's more about timing, quality of the chicken. I'd probably do some creative gumbo for you, throw you a little twist. Right now at Emeril, we're doing a lobster gumbo, actually.
Do you have a favorite dessert?
I like tres leche.
Yeah? So today I am going to be challenging Emeril. I wanted to do something that was really cool and creative. I feel like he's really going to be excited about this challenge. So he mentioned that he loves tres leche cake, and I wanted to take the iconic New Orleans beignet and put them together and see what he's going to come up with. I think this is going to be really, really awesome because it's going to take a dish that is inspired by my culture and one that's inspired by the food that he's popular and known for, and we're just going to have some fun.
Maybe we should get cooking.
Oh, I would love that.
That
Let's
sounds
go.
good.
So are you following me on all platforms? Because the answer should be yes, chef.